to a nice gain.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Jackson. On 1st down, it's Winston. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Winston looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bucs will up it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. Here's a 3rd and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now the try here for the point after. And that is no good. He missed it, but there's a penalty flag down. I think one of the defenders got an early run to try to disrupt him. Here's Winston at the line. His team ready to go for 2.
Let's go now.
And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead.
Pretty hard to believe they were able to execute a quarterback sneak for 2 points. Remember, Mike, a 2-point play is snapped from the 2-yard line. That is a lot of push to be expected out of an offensive line, but they were able to do it. So let's give credit to the big guys up front, and they come away with 2 points.
On 1st down, it's Love. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Parker motioning over. On 2nd down, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning,
oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he's got it. Add 2 to the column, and the lead is now 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll go play action. It's Winston. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Winston to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, Winston. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Buccaneers 30.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up. And 79. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Oh, he gets it right back. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. From the gun, here's Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Second down. try the right side this time. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Miami.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They face second down and 7. Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here. Gesicki, the man in motion. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Winston will work out of the pistol. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go right back to Godwin. He's done it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, He's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now Winston. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Austin Eckler. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Gesicki, the man in motion. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Open man is Parker. He's got him. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot.
on the dump. Shut up.
Putting the tight end in motion. Over the middle, that's Godwin.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the set.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Deputy.
On play action, Winston. The throw on the run is complete. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Gesicki, the man in motion. Going up top. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go now.
Here's a run going left. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Ready up.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Tight. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing is Love. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down, it's Winston. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
We'll go play action. It's Winston. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
They send the tight end in motion. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. and add a pair of points. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Receiver in motion, going right. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down throw for Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 50th reception on the season, and he's